Okay, so this is Shelly here. So I had mentioned how I was going to do a little quick video of the difference between South Florida and Central Florida. Now, I have been to South Florida before, but it's mostly to visit my niece and nephew at the time. Or I think just well, no, my niece was around then, when they lived down in Fort Lauderdale. So going to West Palm Beach, and I don't know, is a little different than what I thought. So coming from Central Florida, that means Orlando, Tampa, Tampa Bay, just wherever we live, we're used to certain types of people, not just at cons, but in general. So we're used to the gamers, and that's either LARPing or role play gaming or actual video gamers or the people who are in the fetish scene, the goth scene, death metal scene, people who like horror movies, people who are geeks, weirdos, offbeat people. That's our people. That's how Central Florida is. No, not to say there aren't clubs that don't gear toward different things, but Central Florida is much like the wacky, weird people area. And never did I notice the difference until Friday night. So David, Keena, William, and myself were going down, just killing some time on a Friday night. So we took the shuttle down from the hotel, which, rock on, the shuttle, they have a hotel shuttle until midnight. And we were walking down, and none of the places jumped out to us. One, I've never seen so few people put no effort in their clothing. I don't care what sort of club you go to. I mean, I'm not saying you have to dress to the nines every time, but put some effort. It was jeans and t-shirts all the way. Not to say there isn't an occasional time I've worn a jean, but I put some effort in a top. And going to clubs like the Castle or going to other clubs, you put some effort in your look so you don't look like you just came out from after work and rolled down there. Not saying all of them, but there were some people that looked like they just rolled out from wherever and just went down to their clubby area. It was a little disappointing. Plus, as a general, the music, The only bar that we saw, and I would say it's a club technically, but it's more bar-esque. But they had a dance floor, so I guess it's more of a club. It's called The Respectable. So how we found this out is there was a Polish sausage guy cooking up stuff on the corner. We said, where's someplace cool to go to? And he talked about Respectables. Either The Respectable or Respectables. It's been around 20, 25 years. Awesome place. And I'll agree, it really is. We walked in, no cover of course, so lends it more toward the bar. We went out on the back patio. It was cool. The music was okay. Inside, the music was even better. If you like the 80s, new wave, old wave, whatever you want to call it, what I would call 10 years ago Castle Monday nights, this is the place you need to go to in West Palm Beach. At least on Friday. I don't know what music they play every other day.
Respectables.
Yes, Respectables rocks. Don't even try other places because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be the vibe you want. Also, just kind of... And it wasn't just us who thought. There were other people we talked to, and they mentioned the very vanilla-esque behaviors of people down there. And it did seem like that. There are nicer areas that were a little more... And the camera will be changing angles shortly because David's messing with it. That may be a little more higher money areas, and that's fine. But if you're going for someplace to act wild and crazy... this probably isn't the area you're wanting. Unless your definition of wild and crazy is very vanilla-esque, then maybe it is. Go for it. But I'm used to a different sort of wild and crazy, even on a regular Friday or Saturday night. So, and then the other comment, I think I mentioned in the other video, there was a pole convention for exercising on a stripper pole, basically, but because it's nice, more athlete-based versus stripper-like. So most of the women who attended that were not, I hate to say it, were primarily a little more uptight toward us. So maybe that was the right area for their con because where they kept it going out, they could have tons of fun. Now with that said, there were some really cool people that were awesome to meet with that con, but most of them veered away from the horror people like we had the plague. And who knows, maybe we do. But as overall, like I said, the weather was okay. I mean, it was raining. We got some of the outer bands. It's more windy, but that's how it is in southern Florida in general. But personality-wise, if you're looking for something a little more offbeat, crazy, wild, maybe you're not going for that. Unless your offbeat, crazy, wild is just getting drunk and, I don't know, booty dancing, I'm guessing. Otherwise, tried someplace else. I don't know, New Orleans. I don't know. Even, not to say I got Tampa Pride, but there were some definite things that were a little more waiting. Either way, we had fun down there, but I know where I'm going to if I ever go to a bar or club again. Well, thank you again for sharing some time, and I'm going to finish up because I told you this one would be quick. Thank you, and goodbye.